Hello all, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, Fast and Furious from 2009. It's the fourth film in the Fast and the Furious collection, is directed by Justin Lin, and stars Paul Walker and Vin Diesel. I hate this title. Taking out all the articles from your title doesn't make you flashy or edgy, it just makes you sound incompetent to me. Now, Fast and Furious on its own, if it wasn't a bastardization of The Fast and The Furious, it would be fine, I guess. So this title is getting an F from me. Yuck. I really wish they would just have went with Part 2, Part 3, etc. It may not have been flashy and cool, but it would have been consistent, and I do love my consistency. It's just so confusing to talk about these movies because of the way they title them. Oh, you're talking about Fast and Furious? That's Part 3, right? It gets confusing. Whereas if they just titled them 2, 3, etc., then we would have at least understood where we stood when talking about the films. My husband did bring up the point of maybe they didn't know they were going to get 10 and counting films out of this franchise, and yeah, there might be something to that, but I feel like you'd want consistency even more in a situation like that. But fuck me, what do I know, right? I'm just an idiot that likes films, but title aside, I did enjoy Fast and Furious enough. I mean, it's nothing special, and I didn't enjoy it as much as the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift or F9 The Fast Saga, but it was miles ahead of Too Fast, Too Furious, and that's again because there's more action in this one than in the first sequel. Some flashy race sequences, some splashy crashes, and a big fiery opening that kicks some ass. Plenty of stuff to dazzle your eyes in this one. Vin Diesel and Paul Walker return to the franchise that is very much a franchise at this point, as you can tell they're planning for the future already, which is why they kill a character off screen so that they can be brought back to life in a later installment. Add to that Han, who died in a fiery explosion in the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, is also in this one in a brief flashback sequence at the beginning. He will also be getting the brought back to life treatment in a later installment. So does this franchise deal in some retconning fuckery? Yeah, but so what? It's a fun time, and since you've already turned your brain off to enjoy Speedy Thing Goes In, Speedy Thing Goes Out, you shouldn't notice the retconning stuff too badly. Although I am interested in how bad the one character that dies in this film off screen is brought back to life, because if I remember Han's reemergence in Part 9, the death escape isn't explained at all. I'm going to give Fast and Furious a B- because it's on par with most of what we've seen so far. Join me tomorrow when I'll be jumping back quickly to talk about a new addition to the collection, Arachnophobia. See y'all then.